America, the land of opportunity, freedom, and four smiles? We're bombarded with messages like good vibes only and stay positive. But let's be real, this pressure to always look happy can be overwhelming. It's like we're all actors in a never-ending sitcom, where the script demands joy at every turn. But behind those smiles on social media, many of us are struggling. This culture of toxic positivity can fuel stress and anxiety, making it hard to acknowledge our real feelings. It's time to embrace the full spectrum of emotions, not just the happy highlights. Toxic positivity is everywhere, isn't it? We hear phrases like, just be grateful, or others have it worse, tossed around like confetti. But here's the thing, real emotions, sadness, anger, fear, are valid. When we force positivity, we're not helping, we're silencing the struggle. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a wound that needs real care. We need to create space for genuine feelings, not just gloss over them with a smile. Acknowledging our emotions is the first step toward true wellness. Let's embrace the full spectrum of our feelings and break this cycle. Scrolling through Instagram, it's all sunshine and smiles, perfect vacations, flawless families. But behind those filtered images lies a different story. The reality? Arguments over bills, the weight of loneliness, and the pressure to keep up. Young Americans are feeling the strain, comparing their everyday lives to these curated highlights. Studies show that constant exposure to this perfect world can actually make us feel worse about ourselves. It's time to remember that social media is just a snapshot, not the full picture. We're all in this together, navigating our own struggles, and that's okay. In today's corporate world, it feels like happiness is mandatory. We're told to keep smiling, even when we're drowning in deadlines and feeling underappreciated. Love what you do, they say, but what happens when that love turns into burnout? It's exhausting to pretend everything's fine while we're overworked and underpaid. This forced positivity isn't just unfair, it's harmful. It creates a culture where mental health takes a back seat to productivity. We need to stop equating smiles with success and start prioritizing genuine well-being in the workplace. It's time to break this cycle. It's exhausting, isn't it? Putting on that fake smile at parties while feeling like you're drowning inside. We've all been there. Crying in the bathroom, hiding the truth behind laughter. When we feel pressured to be happy all the time, we stop being real. We bottle up our emotions, avoid therapy, and pretend everything's fine for our friends and families. But that pressure, it builds stress, worsens our mental health, and leaves our relationships feeling shallow. And it's not just emotional. Suppressing those feelings can spike your blood pressure and lead to burnout. It's time to break the cycle and start being honest about how we really feel. Real happiness isn't about plastering a smile on your face every single day. It's about embracing the full spectrum of emotions that make us human. Think about it. How often do we feel pressured to appear happy, even when we're struggling inside? It's exhausting. True happiness comes from authenticity, from being able to say, I'm not okay today, without worrying about judgment or rejection. In therapy sessions, we often see people grappling with their feelings, and that's where the magic happens. When someone opens up about their struggles, it creates a ripple effect. It's a reminder that we're not alone in our experiences. Sadness, anger, and fear are not just acceptable, they're normal. They're part of the human experience. Journaling can be a powerful tool in this journey. It allows us to process our thoughts and feelings in a safe space. Writing down what we're going through can help us understand ourselves better and even find clarity in chaos. It's a way to validate our emotions, to say, this is real and it matters. Creating safe spaces is crucial. Whether at home, work, or online, we need environments where honesty is encouraged. Imagine a workplace where you can express your struggles without fear of repercussions, or a home where family members can share their feelings openly. These safe spaces foster connection and understanding. They remind us that vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. When we accept that it's okay to not be okay, we start to build a community of support. We can lean on each other, share our burdens, and celebrate our victories, no matter how small. Real happiness is found in those honest conversations with friends, where we can drop the facade and just be ourselves. So, let's redefine what happiness means. It's not about constant joy. It's about being real, being authentic, and allowing ourselves to feel everything life throws our way. That's where true fulfillment lies. Feeling sad or anxious doesn't mean you're failing at life. It's okay to not have it all together. In fact, embracing those feelings can lead to real growth. Happiness isn't about wearing a mask. It's about being true to yourself. When we allow ourselves to feel, we open the door to genuine connections and healing. So, the next time you're struggling, remember, it's perfectly fine to be vulnerable. That's where authentic happiness begins.